Hi, and welcome to my farm. Now, you'll need to excuse the fact I've got the menu on in the top right hand corner. It's just that when you're using this pumps and hoses pack, there's so many things to try and remember that I'm bound to forget something if I don't have that menu on. So, I'm cultivating this grass field here with the pumps and hoses pack at the moment. The orange hose I've got wound out at the moment on the field. That's a 400 metre hose, and I've got a 300 metre hose in green on the front of the tractor at the moment, should I need it. Now, my advice when using this pumps and hoses pack, if you've never used it before, is, what am I catching on? Oh, I'm catching on my my fence there, my electric fence around the barn, that's what I'm catching on. So yeah, my advice, if you've never used this pumps and hoses pack before, is first of all to always choose brightly coloured hoses, so you can see where they are when they're out on the field. And my other advice is, because you'll probably have a couple of different lengths of hoses for different sizes of paddocks and the like, is to choose a different colour hose for each different length that you're using. And that way you'll know at a glance what size hose it is before you unwind it. So if you know what size hose you're needing for a particular paddock or anything, and you will get to know that after a while, that you'll be able to quickly grab the right size hose, because every hose you'll have, the different sizes will be in different colours. And you can connect multiple hoses together, so if you need a hose that's, I think the longest one you can get as a single hose is 500 metres, but let's say, for example, you want 1,000 metres of hose for a paddock, you just connect two 500 metre hoses together, and there's your 1,000 metres. Obviously I'm not going to need anywhere near 1,000 metres for this particular paddock. Now, the biggest downside, or there's two downsides to this pack. Well, first of all, I suppose it isn't a very, very expensive way to go about doing field prep work, because some of this equipment is damn expensive to buy, but it is an awful lot of fun to use it. So if you've got the money to spare, I highly recommend that you give the pumps and hoses pack a try. Now, sorry, just turning here. So yeah, it is an expensive way of doing your fields, but it's a different way of doing them, just, something different to do, and it is an awful lot of fun, I find. The biggest downsides to this are one that, well, for me, maybe if you have more experience than I do, you can turn that menu off, but for me, I find I always need that menu on in the top right hand corner when I'm using this pack, because there's just so many different buttons to do so many different things, you'll never remember what they all are. And secondly, you need some very powerful tractors for this. My 180 horsepower Fiat just over there will only just pull that big black field tanker full of slurry, and that's full of slurry. So really you're looking at 180 horsepower minimum to use this pack, and if you've got something bigger than that, then that's probably good, because that is the absolute minimum. So I've actually borrowed Fury Machine Gaming's old Steyr here, and now I do know this tractor wasn't released until 1990, and my farm is set in the mid to late 80s, no particular year, just mid to late 80s. And the simple fact is, I don't care. It's a very, very old looking tractor, especially with all the faded paint on it and the stickers that are coming off and things. So I think this tractor is absolutely awesome looking, and I don't care that it's actually just a couple of years too new for my farm. I can live with that. But yeah, you will find yourself either having to buy or buy some decent horsepower tractors. This one I'm using right now, I think it's about 270 horse from memory. It is still a medium tractor, not a large one, so you can get away with just using medium-sized tractors, but yeah, you'll need some decent medium-sized tractors to use pumps and hoses pack. Okay, how's this going? I actually laid out way more hose in this paddock than what I really needed. Okay, so now let's see. Just jump into the Fiat for a second. See what we're doing. Oh, you see, we've used only about maybe 1/3 of the fuel tank there full of slurry for this, so it's not too bad. Just lift this up again, which I think from memory is Y. Yes, it is. Stop putting the slurry out. Now I'll probably fold that, and I need to undo the hose first, do I think. Let's try and have a look here. Now you'll need to buy the spanner here to use on the hoses. Come on. Where's that spanner? There it is. Oh. Yeah. Yes, I know I can disconnect it. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. Second. I think I might have to. Is it left? No, that's not what I wanted to do. That just, okay, how do I disconnect that? Unfilled. What's that do? Oh. Cannot remember how to go about. Let's jump in here and turn off the deactivate the pump. That'll be the first step, I'm sure. So you use the spanner here for connecting hoses to bits of machinery, or to pumps and cultivators and things, and also for connecting hoses to each other. That's what that's used for. I cannot remember how I'm meant to go about disconnecting that one. So bear with me a second. Attach. Well, that's a lot of use to attach umbilical hose first. That's what I'm trying to do. Sod it. We'll have to just not worry about disconnecting it at the moment. I'll have to reinvestigate how you do that. But anyway, I did want to show off this pumps and hoses pack a wee bit for AK, because I know he doesn't have the pack. I don't know whether Fury Machine Gaming has it or not. So yeah, at the moment also I've only got a 9 metre one on the back there, but you can go much wider than that. I think you can go 12 metre with this setup, and even wider with some other setups. So don't be fooled into thinking that you can only have a very small cultivator there, because I mean this one's 9 metre and I thought that was plenty for this field, which sure enough it was too. Now the other reason I was doing this video is I managed to buy a very, very awesome Lego set from way back in 1977 the other day. So I'm going to show you that. I'll show you a picture of it. I can't show you the actual real thing yet, so I haven't actually picked it up yet. So what happened is a friend of mine went to see someone's place who was selling all their Lego collection to move to Australia. So, and they contacted my wife via Facebook Messenger and turned the camera on, to show me all the things that they had there, because they know I collect old Lego, and see if there's anything I wanted. Sure enough, there was one thing that I'd been looking for quite a while, so I got them to buy it for me, and I just put the money in their account. And they live up in Whanganui, which is about 3 hours north, 2.5 to 3 hours north of where I am. Now, I could get them to carry it down to me, and it would probably cost, I don't know, probably $10. But the fact is, I'm up in Whanganui in 2 weeks' time for another Lego show up there. So I told them just hold on to it until I come up in 2 weeks, and I'll grab it then. But this is the Lego set that I bought when it comes up. And as I said, this set was released in 1977, and this particular picture has got a swather on the back there, but I understand that there's about 4 bits of equipment that can all go on the back, and I'm probably going to make a few more, so I'll have even more farm equipment for the back of mine. But I've always really loved this Lego set. It's one of the very first Technic sets. As you can see, a lot of it's not even Technic. Around all the back there it is, and this lever raises and lowers the piece of equipment on the arms, and there's a cogwheel underneath the back of the tractor which connects up to the equipment when it's in the lowered position and disconnects from it when it's in the upper position. So what it means is that and that cogwheel is connected to the back wheel of the tractor. So as you push the tractor along, if the equipment here is in the lowered position, the equipment on the back of the tractor is actually working, and if you raise the piece of equipment like it is in this picture, then the piece of equipment stops working. Plus it's also got working steering, which for 1977 was a definite really big thing. So I just really like this old Massey tractor. So they had it in mint condition there, so I've bought that, and I've just got to pick it up in a couple of weeks' time when I'm up there, and then put it all together. And as I said, I think it comes with a chisel plough, a normal plough, the swather here, and there was at least one other piece of equipment for the back as well. I don't recall what it was, but I'm planning on doing a couple of different sprayer type things that will work on it, and maybe even a baler that works off the cogwheel PTO and things on the back of the tractor here. So yeah, I'll have to have a look at the tractor first before I can know exactly what I can build, because I'm not certain. I know it's got the 3 arms, the upper one there and the 2 lower ones. I don't know whether it's also got a tow bar as well or not, or if it doesn't, whether I can put one on. Because obviously to use a baler, you'd have to use the tow bar and then still have the PTO working, but have it connected to a tow bar rather than to the 3-point linkage. So I will be picking it up in 2 weeks' time, and I'll keep you informed as to how it works and things once I've given it a proper try. But we'll call that a day for now. Thank you very much. Bye.